Hello everyone, this is John Ward with Appalachian Homes, People and Places, and I'm here in Fincastle this morning to film what's known as John Brown's Country Store. We've got a lot of road noise with cars coming by, so I'll try to talk loud as I can. But you can see here in the background we have one of the John Kincaid houses behind us back here in the back, and this store has been here for many years. We're not for sure the exact history on it. We do know that it was called John Brown's store, and there were several stores at one time located here in Fincastle. Actually, Fincastle was a large community before La Follette came in. It had its own post office. It had several stores, different businesses and so forth. So John Brown's store is one of the few places that's still left here, and I first photographed this back many years ago. The store, it's probably built around 1850, and some reports say that it actually was across the street at one time. But I'm letting a few people get online here this morning to see where I'm at. We've got this property. I've been able to get permission from the owners to come today and videotape it. I talked to them some time ago about it, and today was the day that worked out for me to come. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm having a little bit of problems with my gimbal that I use here for my iPhone. Don't want to work just 100% right today. I think I'm going to have to get a new one. So here is the country store, and if you look in the pictures in my photo albums or go down the wall of Appalachian Homes, People and Places, you'll see where I took some photos of this back around 2012. Those photos show it back when it was a little restaurant, and I came here and ate many times. This store and the house next door is all on one property, and probably could have been property that was owned by John Kincaid, and that he possibly, John Kincaid was shot and killed at this house, and we're still trying to track that down. A lot of the history on his death is still a mystery, exactly where he was killed at. Some say it was at his house up here. And let me zoom in. Some say that John Kincaid was shot there, but we do know that it was February 22nd, 1865 when he died. But when Doc Howard got that property, and I'm not for sure, if this was something Doc Howard did or not, but they said they used these steps right here so they could walk over the fence to come down to the store. And can't get a good shot of it. Let me back up here. There we go. You see those steps? I've had several people tell me, hey, they would go see Doc Howard up there, and while they was waiting on somebody to be seen, they would come down here and walk over these steps, which let the cows stay in the fence and let people come down. So I'm sure they walk down through the cow field, looks like, to get down here to maybe get something to drink or whatever. But Doc Howard had a dairy farm. Even though he was a doctor, he stayed very busy doing other things. So one of the things on this house is really neat, or this store, which is being used as a house now. I love this porch and how it's got the windows up there at the top, and we've got these lights that's been here that I photographed back many years ago. These lights are neat. They've been here for as long as I can remember. So we can still see some of the original knob and tube wiring. I'm not for sure exactly what that's called, but it was individual wires that come in, and I'm not for sure. Yeah, it's probably still usable, most likely. But I'm gonna look right here on the side of the house and show you a couple other things before I go in the house. Across the street right here is a house that's probably the oldest house in this area, in Fincastle area. It's built probably around 1839, I think it says on top of it. It's got different names that they call it, but it's not, it's been here, and Doc Howard, from what I can find, actually lived in that house first. So then he bought, and that was one of the Kincaid granddaughters that lived in that house. And then that was, he got married in the early 1900s, and then they moved and bought this property up here in 1927, where Doc Howard did his practice. So we're gonna go inside. They've got it redone on the inside, really neat. And we're gonna go in and take a look. We have a dog in here. He's gonna give us a little tour, or her. Her name's Angel. And hey, Angel, come say hi to everybody. The owners didn't want to be on video, so they just told me to walk through and film everything. This was Dr. Ward's dog that lived across the street, and I actually got to go to Dr. Ward's house and be seen by him as a patient back when he practiced in the house across the street. So we got Doc Howard, Dr. Ward, got a lot of doctors that lived in this area. So let's look at the kitchen here. This is an add-on part to this original building, and it's added on many, many years ago from what it looks like. The flooring is absolutely beautiful, original. I'm not for sure what it is. It's probably pine, but the flooring's just a hair different in this part of the building. This was one big open room at one time, and as you can see, they've got it fixed up for a house. They've got a lot of different things that they put in here to make it more usable to live in. It's got some really nice woodwork that's still in here, original pine boards that was built with originally, I'm sure. These boards, people just don't build buildings now with solid wood like this. Hard to find this. So we'll grab my light right here so I can carry it around, show you a few more things. They've built a bathroom on. Oh, there is Angel. She's hiding in the bathroom. She says, I don't know you. So this has got all beadboard. This was added on at some time, and it's got a vanity shower back there. Really neat. We see the chimney here from when they used a coal stove, most likely. Potbelly stove set right there, most likely. And I'm sure people watching that lives in the Glade Springs, Fincastle area remembers coming to this store. So please make comments if you've been here. Let us know what you know about this store. Help us get some information. I have talked to a few people that remember coming here, but I don't know what year it closed. So it's been closed for some years. Here's where they've got the bedroom set up. They have put some foam insulation on the walls to keep it a little bit warmer here in the winter time. It gets a little chilly. These buildings wasn't insulated very well. But I'm gonna look out the window here, and right out the back of this is the origins of Glade Springs. That is the house I did a video on a month ago, and if you've not seen that video, make sure to watch that video. We're going to go into another addition that's built on right here. I like this door. It's all solid wood. Look at the back of it. You can see how it's built. This was a laundry room that's kind of been starting to be added onto. It's not finished yet. Still needs some wiring. But look at this door, how it's built. Really neat. So this was a workroom maybe, or a storage room for the store. They probably stored excess stock or different things in here. And they use it for storage too as well. There's a chair here that belongs to the family they've had for about 55 years. I think they said it came from Minnesota. It needs a little bit of reupholstery, but it would be absolutely beautiful to redo that. Wouldn't take a lot of work at all, and that's one of the things that they've had, she said, for over 55 years. You can see when they built on this addition, they used just some straight logs every little bit for better support. I guess today's times we would use maybe a 4x4 or something, but they kind of cut these logs and then they use some 2x4s. Then we've got the door. Oh, turn my light off. We've got a door right here that I've already opened, but it has a big metal bar. It goes all the way across it, and I'm slid that out a little while ago. Well, my light turned off again, so let's open the door up here, and we'll go back outside and finish the video up. It's a little cloudy today. We're expecting some rain, but it's been a great morning so far. Anytime I can get out and spend a little time exploring and seeing old country stores. I think that's one of my favorite things is old country stores. Let me know what you like seeing the most. The schools, I know I just did a video a few days ago on the Kaywood School up in Speedville, and that seems to have got quite a bit of people liking that video. So let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try to find it. And if you live in the Powell Valley, Claiborne County, Campbell County area, and you have a property that's old, let me know. I'd like to come explore its history and find out about it. And I'm glad you joined in with me this morning. Usually I try to do these more the live streams in the evening if I can, but I have to just do them when I can. So I really appreciate everybody's comments. So let me know where you're watching from. I always like knowing what state, what town, whatever. So post where you're watching from, and let me know. And we'll be getting back. I've got footage already filmed of up at the Doc Howard house, or the Kincaid Howard house, that I haven't edited. I've actually got 3 or 4 videos I've not edited yet because it's hard to get around to editing them, get the time. But I'm getting ready to sign off, and hopefully you'll be seeing a few more videos in the next day or so. I'm John Ward with Appalachian Homes, People, and Places. Make sure that you like our Facebook page if you've not liked it yet, and share our page. Invite your friends to like our page if you don't care. We'd like to grow a little bit more, and we'll see y'all next time.